Hi friends, so welcome back to my kitchen. And one of the things that I wanted to show you today is Italian chicken, because it's one of the easiest things you can make. Anyone can do it, and it can serve a lot of people, and people think that you're amazing at cooking, but it's super simple. The other thing is, I wanted to show you one thing that I always keep in my pantry no matter what, because you can do a lot of things with that, and that is dry onion soup mix. So this is a great thing to just keep in your pantry, and you can put it on top of potatoes and carrots and bake it. You can make dips, but today we're going to use this as our main thing to make Italian chicken. So these are all the things that we're going to use. You can switch it out for different veggies if you want, but I've experimented with it, and it seems like mushrooms, tomatoes, and zucchinis seem to be the best flavors that bring out the Italian chicken. So we're going to start with your chicken. I use chicken thighs, and I just put them straight into this giant Pyrex dish. This is like a 13 by 19. Oh, hold up. This cooks for about an hour, and so you have to preheat your oven to 400 before you get started. So make sure before you do anything, stop, go preheat your oven, and then come back and we'll get started. So you're gonna put all your chicken, just lay it down flat in your Pyrex dish. I'm using 12 pieces of chicken thighs right now. And that's usually how many I cook, because that's usually how many people I'm cooking for. Not normally, but if you don't like some of the little fatty pieces on the thighs, you can also cut those off. And if you're too lazy to do it, then I'm not gonna judge you, because look what I'm doing. Just putting them straight in there. Once you get all your chicken in there, and I'll show you in just a second. So once you get all your chicken in there, you wanna leave a little bit of space in between, and then we're gonna just fill it up with veggies. It doesn't really matter at all what you start with. I've got tomatoes. You just chop the ends off, and then I'm gonna cut them in big chunks, not necessarily little tiny chunks. So like 6 per little Roma tomato. I'm gonna cut the ends off, cut them in big chunks. Do this last one here. Throw it all over my counter. Okay, so once you've got your big chunks of tomato, you're gonna just spread it around and kind of shove it in between the chicken. I literally haven't seasoned anything. Just kind of shoving it in there. Okay, then you're gonna take your zucchini. We like a lot of zucchini, so I use 2 full zucchini. I'm gonna cut off the ends of these 2. If you don't want to use as many zucchini, that's fine. We like the flavor of it. Same thing, you're gonna take your zucchini, you just dump it on top, and you just start kind of fitting it in like a little puzzle. See how fancy this is? People are gonna be like, what? So you cut both ends off your zucchini, then you cut it in half. Same thing, you're gonna do pretty big chunks of zucchini. So not thin little pieces, because if you do thin pieces, it'll just like crisp up in there. Spread it around. This last one, I think I'm probably the only one in my family that likes mushrooms, but I don't care because I'm the cook, and so I'm gonna put mushrooms in it. I just half them. If you don't like mushrooms, you can skip them. I'm telling you, they add a really good flavor. You can just dump them out, or you can bring them over to my house and I will eat the mushrooms for you. So I'm gonna cut all the mushrooms in half. Same thing, dump them on top. Boom. Okay, so now I have all my veggies and my chicken in one dish. Super simple, didn't take long. I'm gonna get let's say bucket. This is like a technical term for this is a Pyrex dish. It's not a bucket. Then you're gonna take, this is really important, you need to get Wishbone Robusto Italian, because it really does do it. It's a different flavor if you use other Italian dressings. Try them, they're just not as good, and it's like super zesty. I had a little extra, so I dumped it in here. You take 1 package of dry onion soup mix, dump the whole thing in, and then you take, I'm gonna use most of this, but not all of it quite yet, after I get the cap off. Oh, it doesn't have a pour thing. Okay, so I'm gonna use most of this Italian dressing. I'm gonna leave just a little bit at the end. I'm gonna get a spoon. Super glad that I had a clean one. That would have been awkward. You're gonna stir it around, but I mean, that's like 2 things, guys. We can do this. Okay, like that, and we're gonna pour it all over the top. You wanna make sure you try to cover all of your veggies so they don't like get dried up in the oven. Okay, and then with the rest, you don't have to do this, but I like to add a little bit extra. With the rest of it, you're just gonna kind of fill in the spaces where you didn't see that it's, you know, maybe dry and it didn't get dressing or anything all over it. Okay. Kind of shove them down in there. All right, this goes in the oven for an hour at 400. I'm gonna put it in and you literally take it out. I serve this over capellini. This bottle's really doing some damage here. So I use whole wheat capellini. You can serve it over any pasta. Capellini just seems to work well. So about 15 minutes before you take it out, start your water boiling, make yourself some capellini, and it gets served. You put this on top of the pasta. So happy eating and have a great night.